You are now entering the Queen Up Chronicles Talk Zone, the place where crowns are corrected, kings are supported, and the love is real.
Hold up, Jay.
Queen Up! We're moving, we're grooving, we're building, we're loving. Welcome to Queen Up Chronicles Talk. I am Jay West. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm here with Naomi Achu. She is a singer, a songwriter, and she's a rapper. Her girlfriend got it going on, okay? Welcome, Naomi.
Thank you, Jay. How are you?
Well, I am doing amazing, honey. And thank you so much for being here and taking time out of your day, girl.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
Thank you so much. Listen, honey, and you were concerned about off camera. Listen, viewers, please sound up in the comment. Let this queen know she is beautiful, okay? Because she was concerned about her makeup. But honey, we ain't here for that. We're here to promote and we're here to connect and engage, right?
Let's go.
So your name, girl, is very unique. Naomi Achu. Where does that originate from? Where are you from, sis?
So Cameroon, and my parents are from Bamenda.
Okay.
So yes, hence, Queen of Bamenda, because that's where I'm from. And it's a real place. I always tell people Bamenda is a real place.
Okay.
Because when people hear Queen of Bamenda, they think it's like this mysterious place just made up. But it's always a conversational piece for me to be able to tell people that, hey, I'm from Bamenda and it's a real place.
Right. Oh, that's great information. So Bamenda is a place in Africa, a country in Africa?
It's a town in Cameroon.
Okay.
Cameroon is in West Central Africa.
Okay. I understand. Okay, so it's a town in Cameroon. Okay, wonderful. So how did you become? Okay, so how did you become the queen of Bamenda? I have to ask.
Well, so I did a rhyme, and in the rhyme, like in the rap verse, I was like Queen of Bamenda, blah 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 blah, and it was so catchy, and people started calling me that.
Okay.
So it kind of stuck. They were like, "Oh, Queen of Bamenda," because nobody had ever done it before.
Right.
And it just sounded so catchy, so it just stayed.
Okay. So basically what I'm hearing, you manifested that thing, girl. And that's what queens do, right?
Yeah, you're right.
That's what we do. So that's what it's about. So listen, let's talk about your music. So as a rapper, as a singer, what style of music do you promote or do you perform?
So, I do the music that I put out on my platforms is, I like to call it Afrofusion.
Okay.
And Afrofusion is kind of like you have the Afro beats, but you also have a little bit of pop. Okay. You also have some reggae. It just means the African beat or the African sound that is extending outside of Africa to different parts of the world to make it a fusion, a happy blend.
Okay. Yeah. Now that's very interesting. Afrofusion.
Yes.
Okay. So
so you can say Afrobeat, but I like to play a little bit with my languages. I like to play with my sounds and what I say. And sometimes when you switch your language, when you switch from singing to English to broken English, then that can be considered as Afrobeat. So sometimes it's not always the beat. Sometimes it's just the language that you're using.
Okay. No, but I love it. We create our own realities, and I love what you're doing. I really do. Honey, I listen to your music, baby, and it's hot and popping. It definitely get the body moving, okay?
Thank you.
Get a little shake up, okay? So listen, do you write your own lyrics to your songs?
I do. Okay. I do. I always have, but I'm very open to ghostwriters. Like if somebody says, hey, Naomi, I think you would do really well with this song, I'm very open. But I've always just, picked up a pen and just wrote what I felt.
Wow. Okay, nice. I love it. So listen, who influences because I've seen your pictures and you look absolutely awesome. Okay. So when you dress, girl, you're bold in your videos. You're very bold. Yeah. So that takes on some confidence. How do you come up with your dressing style?
Well, I think first and foremost, I don't like to wear what everybody else is wearing,
Right.
I mean, even though I know that there's certain things that we can't avoid.
Yeah.
So I always try to be a little extra, like, if I know that it's like a black tie event, I probably still would dress the part, but I'll probably maybe switch up the color of my hair or maybe switch out some print. Just, I always think about being playful. Okay. Who influences me? I mean, I really like I don't know. I grew up, as far as music, I can say, I grew up listening to Angelique Kidjo. I mean, she's like, she's Mama Africa. We love her.
Okay.
So she, and she's always had a style, especially in her music videos. She's always been edgy, especially her beginning videos have been edgy. So as far as fashion style,
yes,
I'd say I try to create my own reality, but I also look up to artists like Jennifer Lopez.
Okay.
I love her style. I look to, once again, Angelique Kidjo from her music videos.
Okay.
I also like, who else do I like? I like Madonna. Sometimes I like the old Hollywood.
Oh yeah, Madonna is very eccentric. Yes,
yes. So that old Hollywood, the Marilyn Monroe, the blonde highlights sometimes. Nice. So yeah.
Nice. Okay, I absolutely love it. But listen, sis, we need to play one of your videos. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to play a video. Listen, by the time y'all finish this video, y'all going to be dancing in your seats, okay? So stay tuned for more. I'm still here. I'm going to be still here with Naomi.
I remember when feels say I not go see you again. Pain me, I know if you pretend. My feeling was a 10 over 10. Someday I lonely, why you not call me? I know say you're busy, it was a long time ago, but the feeling still not go go. No, now I'm feeling so excited. I can't deny it. Now waiting, I get for two. I know if you stop loving waiting all my life. Feels like paradise. With you, only with you. We'll be dancing through the night under the starlight. With you, dreams do come true.
Welcome back to Queen of Chronicles Talk, and I'm still here with Naomi Achu. Listen, I know y'all dancing in y'all seats on that video. Yes, it's hot and popping. So we're going to tell you at the end of the interview how you can purchase it, how you can listen to it, and of course, how you can follow her. So listen, Naomi, girl, I'm over here still jumping, okay? Yeah. But listen, where did you get the passion to become an artist?
Well, I think everybody has somebody that inspires them. And of course, everybody likes Michael Jackson. So he was one of my, so he's my inspiration. Whitney Houston, everybody loved Whitney Houston. So that's,
may she rest in peace. Our condolences, of
both of them, yes.
Oh my goodness, that was a loss. Those are both major losses.
Major. And I think especially Whitney, because at least with Michael Jackson, we still feel his spirit in Janet and in the Jackson family.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So he's missed, but we feel that spirit. As for Whitney, we, not only did we lose her, we lost, part of her family too. So I can understand what you mean when you say that was a huge loss. And then of course, like I mentioned, Angelique Kidjo is she inspired me from the Wombo Lombo days. West Madiko, Manu Dibango, those are two artists from Cameroon that landed on the world stage and did very, very well as well. But of course, we are living in, this is 2023, or, we're living in a different century. Yeah. So we have to make music that is still true to us, but also true to the time and age that we're in.
Right. Oh, absolutely. It has to be relevant to your audience. You know what I mean? So you're connecting with them and you're building that relationship through your music, right? Yeah. So, so how long have you been an artist?
Well, I mean, so I'll put it to you this way. I'm the last child of 6. Okay. And when you're girl. And growing up, there's always somebody telling you what to do, especially in an African culture. You always have to respect your elders. So between my mom, my dad, my brothers and sisters, there was always somebody that knew better, that had been there. You know what I'm trying to say? So I had to find a voice, but my voice was not in speaking because there was always somebody telling me, don't talk back, do this, do that, you know, out of a place of love, of course. And so I had to develop a voice of my own, or a way to get heard. So then I started singing. Wow. So I could say I wrote my first song around 7, 8. It's called Smile. Very young. So I can say, so it's always been I've always expressed myself through song.
Okay. Oh, nice. Well, isn't that, now that is very creative, Naomi. I must tell you, You couldn't speak out. You couldn't state your opinion. So this girlfriend say, listen, I'm going to sing about it. Okay.
Exactly. And that's how I started writing.
Yes.
So when you asked me, do I write my own song? That's how I started. So I like to think of myself as a songwriter first and foremost, before even becoming a singer or a rapper.
Oh, I absolutely love it. And it's very important, Naomi, that we find our voice, no matter how we find it, and choose to utilize it, right? Okay, Facts. Wow, that is, I love that story. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
But listen, is it very challenging and difficult for a beautiful woman? You know, when I seen your body, baby, I see, hey, you working, okay? So is it very challenging to be taken seriously and to be acknowledged for the true artist that you are?
Yes, I think, and I always say this, I have always envied men in entertainment. Because, you know, you're a guy, you walk into the studio, if you vibe with the producer, it's like, hey, you know, get up on the mic real quick. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like, hey, you know, your fist bumping, ha, 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 ha. He. Next thing you know, there's a fire track that's coming out and the guys are doing good and they're racking in the money. Now, when you're a lady, when you're a girl, you walk into the studio, they're looking you up and down.
Yep.
You know, okay, what she look like? You know, okay, well, what's she dressed like? Oh no, no, you're supposed to dress like this, you're supposed to dress like that. Meanwhile, with the guys, you can be as ugly as you want.
Right.
You can be tatted up from head to toe.
Head to toe.
You can be, exactly. And sometimes the badder you are, the more it sells.
Right.
So you can be a pretty boy or you can be a gangster and you will still sell.
Yeah.
You know, but for ladies, it hasn't always been like that. I mean, with body dysmorphia and mental health being put more to light, there's a lot of artists out there that are like, you know, the stigma of being a female artist or the challengers are reducing.
Yes,
you know, yes. So now you can gain a couple of pounds and actually you might sell better. You know, now you can gain 100 pounds as a lady, as a girl, and do better. But you know, once again, it's the times. But they do. You know, it's like you always have to do something extra. To have that track, right? You always have to maybe put on an extra makeup or. You know, watch what you're wearing a little bit more. You know, you're not just going to get behind the booth because, you know, you're not just going to get into the studio like that.
Right.
But the guys, oh my God, they can roll out of bed and go in the studio.
They can come in their dang on pajamas, Naomi.
Exactly.
With slippers on, pajamas, hair not, you know, done, face not washed. But girl, I completely understand.
You know, so you see guys, you know, popping out tracks just like that. And then, you know, and then for the females, we have to have, you know, if you're pregnant, you got to go have your baby, you got to take a break, you got to be a mom. So, you know, to all the female artists out there, kudos to you for getting up and showing up and doing what you love.
So Naomi, what, if you had your choice to collaborate with any artist, male or female, who would you decide to collaborate with right now?
Right now, I would like to get on the Badu train.
On the who?
Erykah Badu.
Oh, really? Oh, nice.
I want to get on that train. I love her vibe. Somebody asked me this the other day, and I was like, you know what? I want to do something with Erykah Badu because her spirit is you just never know what's going to come out of her.
I know. Oh, wow. Erykah Badu, I absolutely love her. She is, she's one to be reckoned. Girl, I can see y'all collaborating. I can see that. Listen, we're putting it out there. This is Queen of Chronicles Talk with Naomi Achu, and we're talking about collaboration. Erykah, if you listening, y'all tag Erykah in the comments, honey. Erykah Badu, the baddest, okay? We need a collaboration. Hey, I want to be there to witness that. So listen, Naomi, when we come back, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to play another one of your fabulous videos. And when we come back, you know what I want to hear about? I want to talk about the Rick Ross car show. You was there a couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
Okay, so share how that went, girl. And then you gotta show how people can connect with you, how they can follow you, and most of all, how they can listen to your amazing music. So stay tuned. This is Jay West. This is Queen of Chronicles Talk.
You go carry my love, go Toronto. You go carry my love for Mexico. Oh, you go carry my love for Australia. Yeah, you go carry my love for Africa. I know you wanna fly like a bird.
welcome back to Queen of Chronicles Talk. Thank you so much for staying tuned in. I hope you just enjoyed that music video and are still dancing in y'all seat. Because Naomi gets it popping. Listen, girl, I enjoyed that video, girl. Listen, after this interview, baby, I'm going dancing, okay? Give me a little cardio in, okay? Listen, Naomi, the first time I met you, which was an amazing event, the Glitz and Girl Power Award. So I want to congratulate you again on that acknowledgement and that award. Can you tell us how was that experience?
It was beautiful. It was beautiful to be able to give back to my community and to be recognized with such an honor, and to be amongst such award recipients and to get to know these amazing people was great. And I'm just grateful. I'm coming from a place of gratitude right now.
I mean, it was some powerhouse women in the room. It was an amazing event, and I'm so glad that I was able to, experience that as well. Right. So let's talk about, girl, let's get into this car show. Let's give a shout out to, first of all, to Shanika and Diva, who are the originators and creators of Glitz and Girl Power. Let's give them a shout out, okay? This sister's making some major moves, okay?
Yes.
Rick Ross, coincidentally enough, was at the award show supporting his sister. So that was an amazing time, right? To see
that was beautiful to watch. And I met his mom.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yes. Oh, yeah, she's the sweetest ever. And I told her, I said, I love your mom. She is so precious.
Oh, nice. Okay, I can see his mom. Well, that is wonderful. So listen, how was the car show? Because I saw you out there hanging out.
It was amazing. It was amazing. It was a great turnout. I went there to have fun. I went there because I love cars.
Okay.
So you probably have seen me. You saw me stunting in a couple of the cars or beside some of them.
I did.
Yeah, I love cars. So the car show was just where I wanted to be. And as a brand ambassador, I felt like it was good to show support. I show support when I can, when I have the time, I do. Okay. And considering the fact that, I have a busy summer coming up, I just figured I had to show support. So that's what I did.
Absolutely. Supporting each other is so important. And that's what we do here on Queen of Chronicles Talk. We're supporting, we're building, we're growing. You understand? So that's what this is about. So thank you so much for being that way as well. So listen, girl, you just had an amazing, single that was released a couple weeks ago. Let's talk about that.
It's called Waiting on My Life. And it's, once again, I call that that is an Afrofusion because it's Afrobeat. The beat was made by a Nigerian producer. And it has an island vibe to it. I'm singing in broken English, but I'm also singing in a little bit of patois. So shout out to everybody that made it possible. Pro Fingers is the beat maker, and we have Strong Arm Entertainment. That's where I recorded the song initially. Shout out to Skrilla. But that's the team that made that song happen. And of course, there's a video out, so there's a team behind that as well.
Okay. All right, absolutely. Yeah, that thing, honey, another party popping song. So congratulations on everything, sis. So if you were speaking to a group of young ladies right now, what would be some advice you would give to a young lady who's interested in coming in the industry?
I would say always believe in yourself. And there's always going to be a no. Someone's always going to tell you no. So don't be worried about the no's.
Yeah.
A lot of really great people that we know of, they were told no many times before they got to where they are. So don't be worried about the worst thing that can happen is to be told no. And the best thing that can happen is just to turn around and move on to the next person, and you get your yes.
Right.
And just to believe in yourself, and also to have a mentor. Have somebody in the industry that you look up to, that you can kind of bounce ideas and bounce things off of. Because I think in entertainment, more than anywhere, we do need accountability partners.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah. We need somebody that's going to say, what you posting? What was that post about? Right. Okay, that's a nice post. No, that ain't right. Because
it's important to monitor your brand.
It is.
And be careful about what you post, because you don't want to paint yourself in a negative light.
That's true. That's true.
So that's so important. Yes. And like you said, believe in yourself. And guess what, Naomi? I believe all those no's, that's just not the right connection.
Exactly.
And anytime you hear no, it's leading you to your yes.
Yes. A closed door can lead to an open window, and sometimes the windows, the door could be, at the bottom, but the window could be at the top. So just keep it moving.
Yes. And you're shooting for the top anyway.
Exactly.
Okay, Naomi, thank you so much for that information. Listen, sis, tell the viewers where they can follow you, how they can connect with you, purchase your music. Okay, we need to stay connected with you.
Sure. So Instagram is I am Naomi Achu. Facebook is Naomi Achu. Twitter, Naomi Achu. And you can find my music on all streaming platforms. Just look for Naomi Achu. It's everywhere. And yeah, keep it locked, subscribe, follow. Let's do this.
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it, honey. Y'all already saw the videos, y'all saw the music. Honey, it's time to start dancing, okay? Listen, sis, thank you so much for giving me your time. I appreciate you talking to me now, because I know you got to get back in the studio, boo, and create some more amazing music, right?
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for staying tuned in to Queen of Chronicles Talk. Listen, I hope you enjoyed that interview with Naomi. That was a hot one. So now we're getting ready to cool you down a little bit with the owner and CEO of Cleveland Ice Cream Shop. So stay tuned. Great day, Queens. It is time to level up and place your crown in the upright position. And the best way to do that is to queen up. There's levels to this. After all, your level up is all about you. Order your hoodie today, and you see how amazing the CEO, Jay West, wears it. Just the style idea. Order today. Welcome back to Queen of Chronicles Talk. I am Jay West. I told you we were going to cool it down because the first guest was really hot up in here. Okay, so we're here with Cleveland from Cleveland Old Fashioned Ice Cream. Welcome, Mr. Cleveland.
Thanks for having me.
It's absolutely my pleasure. Thank you for giving me your time.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So, Mr. Cleveland, when did you develop a love for ice cream?
Well, it's like almost 40 years ago. I was working for Jackson's Ice Cream, and I fell in love with it, and I continue.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you initially worked at Jackson Ice Cream Shop. Their ice cream is delicious too, but we're not gonna make a comparison. Your ice cream is amazing as well. So starting out there, you decided to start your own shop.
Yes. Okay.
So how long have you been making ice cream?
40 years.
So 40 years.
Yeah, I worked for Jackson's for 37.
Okay.
And I'm doing my own for 3 years now.
Okay. Oh man, congratulations on 3 years of success.
Thank you.
Listen, I was there about 2 weeks ago. I came in and I looked at all the different items and the different flavors, and I was really happily surprised that you had so much of a variety.
Yes, I do.
So how many flavors do you have?
Well, right now in store, I have like 75. That's 75 flavors.
75 flavors. That's a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So how do you decide what flavors you want to put in your shop?
I just think of it and just make it. Sometimes I go to sleep, I wake up next morning, the flavor in my head, and I just make it.
Oh, nice. Now that's really amazing. So, Mr. Cleveland, I'm going to tell you, I got to share a little story with you.
Yes.
So when I was a very young little girl, I used to make ice cream with my great grandmother.
Cool.
So we would get the milk. Now I want to ask you if this is the right way to make it. So we used to get the milk, we got the sugar, and we got the ice, right?
Yes.
And then we would put it in like a wooden, like a churn thing, like a almost like a box.
Yes.
And then we would churn that thing round and round for hours.
Yeah, you forget the salt.
Oh, and the salt. The salt. Okay, I forgot the salt. Okay, so the milk, the sugar, the salt, and the ice.
Right, you got it. Yeah. And your flavor.
Yeah. Well, we didn't have no flavor, Mr. Cleveland. Back then, it was only vanilla.
Okay, or strawberry.
Exactly. Vanilla or strawberry were the staples. So when you make when you wake up in the morning and you got this great idea to make a new flavor, how long does it take to create a new flavor?
You mean to complete?
Yes, sir.
About 30 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, about 30 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it and I make it.
Okay. Wow. Now that's really impressive.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. So let me ask you, what is your favorite flavor, Mr. Cleveland?
Oh, my favorite flavor is rum raisin and bun and cheese.
Oh, you have an ice cream that's called bun and cheese?
Yes, I'm the first person in the world to make it.
Oh, no, I got to come back and get that one.
Yes, the first person in the world to make it.
Nice, nice. So listen, Mr. Cleveland, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to talk a little bit more about these amazing flavors. You got like 70 plus flavors. We're going to talk about it when we come back. 75?
Yeah, 75 flavors.
75 flavors. So listen, y'all got to check out Mr. Cleveland. Listen, we're going to take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to talk more about the 75 flavors. Cleveland Old Fashioned Ice Cream is a cozy storefront located in Miramar, Florida. Mr. Cleveland has over 40 years of ice cream making experience. Your palates are sure to be satisfied when you partake of one of the new daily flavors. Be sure to stop by and follow on Instagram at Cleveland Old Fashioned Ice Cream. Welcome back to Queen of Chronicles Talk. This is Jay West, and I'm here with Mr. Cleveland of Cleveland Old Fashioned Ice Cream. Listen, Mr. Cleveland, now you got to tell us some more about this bun and cheese ice cream, because I'm really impressed by that.
Well, the bun and cheese ice cream, I'm the first person in the world to make it, and it's a very unique flavor. I have real cheese in it.
Real cheese in ice cream?
Real cheese, yes.
Oh, that's very interesting, because when you compound cheese with something cold, it normally gets hard. How do you maintain the softness of the ice cream?
It's a secret.
Oh, you can't tell. Listen, don't tell all of your secrets. They need to come and just purchase the ice cream.
Right, they have to just come and check it out.
Yeah, to get that experience. I understand.
Yes.
Amazing. So listen,
you got to know how to do it.
Don't tell all your secrets. Don't they? They got to just come to the shop.
Right.
You're gonna leave it right there. Go get your bun and cheese. So what is the best seller, Mr. Cleveland?
Well, the best seller, it's grape nut rum raisin.
Okay.
Grape nut and rum raisin.
Okay, grape nut and rum raisin.
Yeah. And I also incorporate the grape nut and the rum raisin together.
Oh.
It's called a rum nut. That's a different flavor from the grape nut.
Okay. And the grape nut, what is that? What is the main ingredient then? Is it grapes?
It's grape seeds.
Grape seeds. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I love it. I'm definitely coming back because I definitely have to try the bun and cheese. So, Mr. Cleveland, do you do any like catering for like different events?
Yes, I do catering for the city, and I do private catering also too. And I do rodeos also too.
Rodeos?
Yeah, rodeos. I do rodeos in Palm Beach.
Okay.
Okeechobee, Naples. Yeah, wherever they call me at.
Wherever they call you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you're doing the vending events and the different catering events, who's running your shop?
I have a staff of, I think 12.
Okay. Nice.
Yes, I'm well covered.
Nice. I love it. And I appreciate your wife for setting this up. She was so sweet and so accommodating. So I want to give Miss Sonia a shout out. Thank you so much, sis. Again.
You're more than welcome, honey. You're more than welcome. We appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Trying to do this together.
Absolutely. So, Mr. Cleveland, tell the viewers where you're located.
I'm located in Miramar, 6933 Miramar Parkway. Okay. And we open 7 days a week from 11:30 to 11 at night. Oh, and you could reach us on Instagram, Cleveland Old Fashioned Ice Cream.
Cleveland Old Fashioned Ice Cream. So everything across the board is Cleveland Old Fashioned Ice Cream.
Right. One word. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I love it. That is wonderful, Mr. Cleveland. I, again, appreciate your time. Thank you for being here. Now, y'all got to go and try that bun and cheese and sound up in the comment and let me know how you enjoyed it.